Nigeria is Africa's largest economy, but its growth has been hindered by various challenges. The effect of these is felt in the non-oil exporting industry, as manufacturing capacity and product quality cannot compete effectively in the marketplace. Light manufacturing industries continue to face challenges in processing and production, while the agricultural sector is confronted by a range of challenges, including poor seedlings, climate change, absence of good agricultural practice, and lack of mechanization. Developing a sustainable value chain within the complex socio-economic landscape demanded a more strategic and deliberate programming. Hence, NICOP was initiated.
The Nigeria Competitiveness Project, NICOP, is actually co-funded by the European Union and the BMZ, that is the German cooperation. It is implemented in Nigeria by the GIZ under the SEDIN program. The NICOP project has been operating in 7 states in Nigeria, and we've been focusing across 4 major value chains in Nigeria. Those are tomato and chili, ginger, leather and garment, and we've been provided different areas of support to increase competitiveness across all the actors in the value chain.
In terms of challenges, one of the things that the project also had to deal with was that there are broader macroeconomic challenges that affect light manufacturing sector as a whole, which is where these 2 value chains fall into. We all understand the dearth of infrastructure, we understand the dearth of power, and these are critical factors in light manufacturing sector. So these are challenges that the MSMEs who exist in this space have to deal with, and which NICOP has to contend with in designing all its interventions or initiatives to engage with these actors. We also had to narrow down on clusters where we could find active business membership organizations, which we found in Abia, we found in Kano, and we found in Lagos.
Sun mana training ya ma za mu yi qualitative products har design making sun koya mana. Sannan daga ƙarshe sai suka ce to problem ɗinmu na ƙarshe shine wannan finishing ɗin. Muna yin kaya finishing baya fita. Meye maganin wannan problem ɗin? Sai muka ce musu machines. Sai suka ce to suka saman mana da machines. Nigeria babu wuta. Sai suka ce ai suna sana babu wuta. Ba su kawo machine ba sai da suka kawo gen.
They exposed me into what we call organization. Like now, this organization, I can group it into 2 forms. Personal organization and the shop organization. Now, I have what we call goods organization. There is a way I will arrange my goods. I put it in a way that when customers come, the goods look like new arrival. These are one of the things that the NICOP have helped me to improve in my business.
We've been running this business primitively for decades of years. It is by GIZ intervention that we can get some things out of us. What has been with me for decades of years that have not been profiting me anything, it is by their intervention that I know that so my shop can pay me.
You know, when you say NICOP, you see the way I smile. Because for me, NICOP have opened doors for me. NICOP have opened my eyes to see fashion in a different ways. In terms of training, in terms of accountability, in terms of networking, and how to penetrate markets. To be honest, with the training I've gotten from NICOP through AVDEC, I can stand anywhere. I can challenge any fashion designer anywhere. And I believe I can penetrate any market here in Nigeria and Africa.
Working with farmers, off-takers, and a range of lenders, NICOP helped actors appreciate their dependency on each other and de-risk critical factors that had previously discouraged investment in agricultural initiatives at the community level.
Before NICOP, we don't have any off-taker. And we only go to the open market and sell our ginger. And you know how middlemen used to control the market. So, but thanks to NICOP, this year, we are able to get an off-taker that is ready.
The intervention came at the right time, because at the point when it came, I was about giving up on the business. We had challenge getting our ingredients. For instance, you know, tomato is seasonal. So they connected us with farmers in Yoruba, like I said, even farmers in Ogun State, you know, with the hope of we getting tomatoes from them. So they gave us that connection so that we have people to relate with in getting, you know, in sourcing our raw materials.
Our farmers are more confident in themselves that if you can just get money and you go into this, definitely you will make gain. Not like before that, even when you borrow money to go into it, before you take it to the market, it's spoiled. Even up to now, we can't still meet up their demand. So these are part of the thing we gain from NICOP, because before, we cannot even boast of planting much hectares, talk less of meeting up with market demand.
Additional support was provided to processors on certifications and standards that promoted improved processing quality, marketing, and exports.
Absolutely. We had a couple of trainings like the HACCP training and all that. They exposed us to a lot of trainings that have been able to improve the capacity of not just ourselves as a business, but other, because what we do is not just for ourselves. We are passing on this knowledge to the other women that we are training in our network.
NICOP also promoted the use of reusable plastic crates to mitigate post-harvest losses.
Láti pàṣẹ jí àwọn GSD àti gba crate tí a lè fi ta ọjà wa. Nígbà tí a kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní kékeré, wọ́n jẹ́ kó dímọ̀ fún wa pé nǹkan kan bẹ tí ń jẹ́ crate, apẹ̀rẹ̀ la máa fi ń tà. A bá sì lọ ta bọ̀ yóò ti jẹ̀pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, omi ò ti fọ́ yóò ti tẹra wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n gba crate dé, a wá pé eléyìí mà tún dáa kẹ́. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní 200 crates pé ká máa fi báṣẹ́ lọ. Yàtọ̀ fún eléyìí, a tún wá rí wípé ìrẹ́jẹ ń bẹ nínú ká máa fi apẹ̀rẹ̀ ta tòmátò. Wọ́n tún gbé scale fún wa tí a tún fi ń ta àwọn tòmátò wa.
NICOP was also able to expose farmers to innovative techniques of mechanization, irrigation, and circular economy solutions.
Àwọn ìnira tó wà níbi iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àtijọ́ òun ni pé kò sí ìmọ̀ nípa ìbomirin tí a ń pè ní irrigation. Tí a bá ti gbìn lásìkò tí ìgbà tí òjò wà ó parí, ṣùgbọ́n ní àkókò yìí nípa ètò ìbomirin tí a ń pè ní irrigation, ó àti òjò àti ẹ̀rùn àti ìgbà tí òjò wà àti ìgbà tí ò sí òjò, òun ló fún wa ní àǹfààní tó yẹ pé tó ire oko wa ń jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ti tọ́ àti bí ó ṣe yẹ nípa ìmọ̀ èyí tí àwọn àjọ EU, BMZ àti GIZ tí wọ́n kọ́ wa yìí. Ní àkókò yìí, àtòjò àti ẹ̀rùn, ìgbà tí a ní omi àti ìgbà tí ò sí omi, ó rọrùn fún àwa àgbẹ̀ tí ire oko wa sì ń jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìmọ̀ tí agbára ti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn àjọ wọ̀nyí. Before we used to plant, it would take us 2 days with 63 manpower before you can do 1 hectare. But when we do our planting with the planting machine, I think highest 4 hours. Today they are harvesting too. It always took us 2 days. Like last year around 3 days, but to the glory of God, today it is not up to 3 hours. So we have received all this support through NICOP. We are very, very grateful.
NICOP also identified a range of solutions to add value to the various crops and provided a variety of processing equipment to beneficiaries. This has resulted in clusters being able to use items including dryers, slicers, weighing scales, autoclaves, and packaging machines for small and medium enterprises at local level.
Yes, the most significant impact is definitely in terms of drying, these drying facilities. It helps us to dry our chili very well, so we have a good quality product. We can take it to anywhere in the market, and that will help us to have a premium price
Here, I have about either 4 or 5 sacks, which has already been dried. And while we take it to the market before, when nobody buys it, so it's at waste. Farmers at loss because no storage. So now, GIZ, they gave us a fish. They taught us how to produce tomato and pepper. And they provided us a storage, and that is a solar dryer. What else? Not only me, but the community are benefiting from so this is a solar dryer. We don't have any storage. I can say that in Ibrapa land.
The Access to Finance and Investment pillar focused on creating awareness and facilitating activities that materialized to finance and investment for the project's beneficiaries across Abia, Kaduna, Kano, Oyo, Ogun, Plateau, and Lagos states.
Typically in Nigeria, banks only want to lend to medium-sized enterprises with a track record of experience in the business world, or to farmers who have, for sake of argument, a certificate of occupancy to demonstrate some sort of collateral for the loan. And as most of our stakeholder beneficiaries are neither long-standing SMEs or farmers with any tangible assets, we need to find an innovative way to direct money to them to help them to deliver their business and improve their livelihoods, and most importantly address the shortfall in food production, which is soon going to become a major challenge for Nigeria.
It is by the intervention of GIZ that I got in contact with Access Bank manager. He gave me loan of about 5 million.
NICOP helped us to get financial. That time it was easy for you to get a financial assistant because of collateral. They are the collateral to us. They help us to get that financial assistance.
Through the Access to Finance and Investment pillar, NICOP collaborated with a broad range of financial institutions to develop improved financial and investment products. The Access to Finance approach ensures that financial institutions appreciate the business models that these small organizations present to them.
GIZ really played an important role in the sense that you can't just extending the facility is not enough. One has to know how to manage the facility you give to her or him. So in that regard, the training provided by the GIZ has gone a long way. In fact, some of them in their dealings with us, they always refer to that training, that they've done this, they know the implication of this, they know this. This is what they are doing to make sure that we don't have any issue with them.
Of course, now the financial literacy level of the beneficiaries have increased substantially. Now they know how to plan their finances very effectively and efficiently. They know how to manage it. They also know the requirements. They know the importance of repaying loan. They know the importance of keeping records. So with these records being kept, with the financial literacy skills being increased, sustainability is built in their strong business cases that we have supported to develop, which has made it a very suitable, profitable venture for the financial institutions to actually lend. Now that win-win scenario for the beneficiary and for the banks, sustainability lies there, that of course it will endure for a very long time because of the relationship that have been established.
After some business modeling support, they are able to demonstrate to the banks, to the lenders, to investors that they are now an effective business capable of creating a profitable return on the inputs, whether they're seeds or whatever they're going to put into the ground and grow into a productive crop, or whether they're inputs to make shoes or garments. The finished product adds value, and it's our role to assist them in achieving access to market to pay for that product. And then we can sit down with the banks and reflect upon the fact that there are millions of smallholder farmers, millions of informal artisan craftspeople, all making a profit, making a limited profit, but with sufficient access to finance, they could grow, develop and formalize those businesses and ultimately grow the Nigerian economy.
On the whole, beneficiaries are confident that the improvement will be sustained.